All right, 3 days. We just gonna have to go ahead and do this. How in the world does Friday to Sunday equal 3 days? Because Jesus died on Friday. Okay, that's true. However, we have to remember that God's ways are not our ways, that our thoughts are not his thoughts. God is all powerful. He's all knowing. And he is God, and he is the true and living God. He created us, and we were made in his image. We got to quit questioning this. Listen, this is the 3 days. You ready? In the beginning, Genesis chapter 1, God says, let there be light. And there was light. God called the light day, and he called the darkness night. Then the Bible says that when darkness came, that was the end of the first day. Anytime that there was darkness or night, that means that was the end of that day. So then you have 6 days. The end of that was the end of that day. So remember, anytime darkness fell, that was a day. Okay, so let's go to the cross. When Jesus was in the Garden of Gethsemane, that was the beginning of his suffering for us. Go with me now. So at the cross, the Bible says from 12 noon to 3 p.m. there was a darkness on the face of the earth. Jesus got on the cross. They put Jesus on the cross at 9 a.m. From 12 noon to 3 p.m. there was a darkness on the face of the earth. Jesus wasn't dead yet, but there was darkness. So remember, anytime there's darkness, that is a day. Okay, go with me. That's the first day. Jesus died a little bit before 6 p.m. because remember, they wanted to go ahead and get him off the cross and get it over with so that they wouldn't have no backlash because the Passover is at 6 p.m. Okay, so they were going to go break his knees, but he was already dead. He had already given up his ghost, given up his spirit to the Lord, to God. So check this. At 6 p.m., night fell. Again, that's another day. Go with me, somebody. So then you have Saturday night. Jesus is in the tomb. And then early, Sunday morning, God raised Jesus from the dead. If you confess with your mouth, if you believe in your heart that God raised Jesus from the dead, you shall be saved. Don't question this because we're not God. Don't mock this because Jesus is Lord. It's the best decision you could ever make in your life is just to accept that and believe it. It's there. Just because we have our own little image and we have our own little ways of doing stuff, that's not the way that God does stuff. If we read his book and we read his manual from Genesis to Revelations, we'll find out what's really going on. And if we do it his way, we'll see that anytime there's darkness, that's a day. So begin to count. And you'll see that it was 3 days. I love you.